Good morning, friends. So it is Friday. Sun is bright, apparently. We are going to have our Friday Fit Club in less than a half an hour. So I've shared the Zoom link. If you go to the pin post at the top of this page, you can find it there as well. Every Friday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Once my kids go back to school, we will adjust that. And I know it's impossible for us to hit everyone's time zone, but that's just what works for me. So I will be there. The way it works is you log into the Zoom and you can stream your workout on another device. I won't be sharing my workout. You'll just see me in a little window on the screen doing my workout. And so some of you are like, I need the accountability. This is the perfect way to get accountability. You don't have to do the same program as me. You don't have to do the same day as me. It's just about showing up and having accountability and plugging in if you need it. So that being said, I finished this book today, The Miracle Equation, throwing up in my mouth a little bit. I have to kind of process some things, make some goals, figure some stuff out. But there was a couple of things that resonated with me, and I want to share them with you. The first thing was the last quote in the beginning of the final chapter. Be willing to be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It may get tough, but it's a small price to pay for living a dream. And I think that is as soon as you embrace being uncomfortable on your journey, that's when the magic happens. And I know that for so many of us, this is uncomfortable, right? Like getting up earlier or staying up later or, scheduling a workout, doing something that maybe makes you physically uncomfortable. Maybe you feel insecure. Well, I'm telling you, no one's here to judge you, okay? We're all cheering you on. We're all in your court. And secondly, that's why I love my home workouts, because nobody sees if I look like a jackal. Nobody sees. Just me. If I'm off, if I mess up a move, nobody sees. It's just me working on my own journey. And for someone who I can't do a gym. I just don't want to. I would come up with all the reasons why I can't, and this I can do. There's no excuses. The only thing in my own way is me, and I take that on every single day, and I encourage you to do the same thing. So I wrote down a couple other things. This really resonated with me. Stay committed to your process without being emotionally attached to your results. Every result is preceded by a process, and as long as you stay committed to the process over an extended period of time, your success will eventually be inevitable. Progress over perfection, you guys. We talk about this all the time. I want you to have your goal. I want you to have a why, more importantly than your goal. Why are you showing up? Why do you need to do this? Why do you need to make some changes emotionally, physically, fitnessly, nutritionally? What do you need? Why is your why, and how is it driving you? And so maybe your goal is to totally nail your nutrition, or maybe your goal is to get back in a pair of pants or whatever. Don't be so attached to that if you don't get that, if you don't make that goal a reality in your timeline, it doesn't mean that you have failed and you haven't had success. You've had success because you're changing into a different version of yourself if you're practicing the consistency piece, which is why consistency matters more than anything else. I'd rather have you show up for 5-10 minutes and do your best and surrender the rest than do nothing or should all over the place or compare your journey to anyone else's. So you do you put your blinders on. And remind yourself that if you stay committed to the process, if you show up every single day, if you do your best and surrender the best, over an extended period of time, your success will become inevitable. It won't be a matter of if I get the transformation. It will become a matter of when I get my transformation, because I'm committed to the process, and I know it's a lifestyle, and it's not something that I'm going to beat myself up over, and it's not going to be a 30-day thing or a 21-day thing or a 100-day thing. This is my life, and I'm going to show up and be the best version of myself. So those really resonated with me. Did I highlight anything else? Just remember that the path is your process. This is your journey. You showing up today matters. Yeah, it's a Friday. Yeah, we all have busy lives. Yeah, maybe your kids are back in school. Maybe your kids are still in summer. There's lots of excuses, but we're the only thing standing in our way. So I'm challenging you today to show up to this group. I'm challenging you today to share your accountability. I'm challenging you today to break up with your own excuses and let your fear, just move your fear out of the way. Fear has no place here. And maybe your fear of success. Maybe you have a fear of transforming your body. Maybe you have a fear of failure. Maybe you have a fear of this being so overwhelming, you don't know where to start. That's usually mine. I get overwhelmed. And then my voices start going, and then I start to talk myself out of it. But today, as I finished this book, and I wrote down my final thoughts, I was I am not going to let overwhelm paralyze me. I'm not going to let it stop me. The way through is to start. Like, the way to change your life is just to start and stay consistent. And every single day we start fresh. All right. So it's Friday. I believe in you. I'm so excited that you're here, that you're part of our tribe. Like I said, at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is like probably 20 minutes now. I will be on that Zoom link, working out, doing my workout, showing up to be the best version of myself with this mysterious thing. I don't know if it's a pimple or a bug bite. I can't quite decide. And the other thing that's unfolding today is we have a coach sneak peek. Every single Friday, I go live in our group. It's called Coaching with the Positive Vibe Tribe. And so if you have any questions, like how this works, how I make income, like what exactly I do as a coach, what I don't do as a coach, what my journey has looked like, I encourage you just to go in there. If you requesting to join the group, you showing up and commenting under the videos isn't going to flag you. It's not going to make me try and convince you. I'm not in the business of convincing anyone. I'm in the business of sharing my truth and my own personal journey and inspiring other women to be the best version of themselves. And that's going to look different for everyone. So I will be there later today, coaching with the Positive Vibe Tribe group. And just rock your freaking life today, you guys. Find the fun. It's this Friday. Find something fun today. It doesn't need to be drudgery. If you are really not looking forward to your workout, put on some bright pants and turn on some music and make yourself smile. Just remind yourself, it doesn't need to be perfect. You can look like a donkey. It doesn't matter. It's just your journey. Own it.